Well, today we're right outside of White Sands. We're actually in the town of Alamogordo, and we stayed at a KOA last night because, well, the weather that came through, it dropped a couple inches of snow and it was sticky. So we weren't sure how long the snow was going to last, so we ended up just staying here at a KOA, and it's a really decent KOA. The cool thing is, now that we're going to White Sands today, we got to rent for free 2 sleds. So we're going to go to White Sands, sled through the sands, and then bring the sleds back tonight. We're here at White Sands National Park. We just stopped over at the Visitor Center, did a quick little tour, and a ton of people started coming in. There's a movie theater, but Ashley said that people were standing up and watching it. There was so many people inside, so we decided to dip out, and we'll go back to the Visitor Center later. We are so pumped because this is one of the few national parks, I would say the only national park that I know of, where you can take your dog out along with you. So anywhere in the dunes, wherever you decide to go, your dog is allowed to go along with you as long as they're on a leash.
And I'm pumped because I'm gonna go sledding. We stayed at a KOA last night. Fun fact, they let you rent sleds for free. So we have a couple sleds with us now, and we're gonna go find the perfect spot.
It was hilarious. She just started walking up while I was sitting in the van, and there she is with 2 sleds. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. Because the sleds usually go at like Walmart for over $20 a pop. Because they know that around here with White Sands, they're gonna sell easily.
And they know that we're desperate. And since we'd never use it again, there's no point in buying it. So we rented it.
What's up, brah? We're going to be waxing our sleds because we're going to be sledding down the dunes. They're pretty high up.
And we want to go fast.
All right, Pete and I are going down. Let's see how this goes. It is going to be important if you're doing sledding that you find tracks that are already there, or you're going to have to make your own, and it's going to take a few times to actually get a track going. Well, it's time for us to make some lunch. We're in the back of the park where all the picnic tables are. They have these nice little gazebos too that will protect you from the sun on those really hot New Mexican days. It's January right now, so it's not cold, but that sun is out and it is blazing. Well, right outside of White Sands is the Air Force Base. So when you're visiting, you're more than likely going to be hearing some F-16s flying over. And just north of here is the Missile Air Base. That's actually where the Trinity project took place, but you can only visit that once a year in the month of October.
Hi.
What's for lunch?
We're gonna have a bowl of cereal. It's 2 o'clock. It's too late to make a big meal. Dinner is soon.
Cereal.
It's pumpkin spice Cheerios.
There's not many people that would have cereal for dinner or lunch. Is there a cult following for this? Yeah.
Or a late night snack.
That's not really my thing, but... Well, we had a snowstorm that came through here just yesterday, and it has completely dried out. The snow is gone. But here at White Sands, the slopes where the sun doesn't touch are still covered with a little bit of snow. These bushes here may seem pretty and really sets the landscape apart, but don't go near them. I just poked 4 holes in my hand and drew blood. They are sharp. White Sands has become very popular because of these tracks as well recently, but you can't go out there. We talked to the ranger and they said it is way too far away and unreachable. So don't expect to be coming here and seeing these 10,000-year-old tracks. Okay, here we go. We're gonna duel out sledding down. Ashley's got Pete, but she also has a better track. See how this goes. See you at the bottom. Oh my God, it's not going at all. White Sands National Park is home to the largest gypsum Dunefield in the world. It's over 265 square miles of just gypsum sand. And a lot of scientists actually call this the Desert Galapagos because a lot of the animals that live here in this desert landscape have actually turned white over time. So you're going to find a lot of lizards, even scorpions that are going to be a very pale white. Right now it's nearing sunset. So if you're interested in a ranger hike, they actually have a sunset walk. So you just meet up in one of the parking lots, and then at a specific time, they'll take you and a group of people out. And I just saw it. There was maybe 25, 30 people on that tour. You're going to be free to roam pretty much anywhere here in White Sands. Now we just parked over by the parking lot. I'm probably about 300 yards going towards the mountains right now. And you see less and less footprints. So you're gonna wanna get off the beaten path. They do have trails. Some of the trails are supposed to be just really incredible, and they progressively get harder. So the closer you are to the visitor center, the easier that hike is gonna be. But again, you're free to go wherever you want and take your dog wherever you want to. So just keep going, but don't forget where you have gone off to, because it's easy to get lost with these dunes. I look back and I don't see anything recognizable. If you have back problems, this is so good for your back. Oh, man. When you're looking out over the dunes, it just like, it glimmers. There's like little spots. It just looks like, I don't know, little diamonds or sparkles all over the place. So no matter what time of year you come, the sand is always going to be cool. Now, obviously, we're here in January, so it's just cold out in general. But we were talking to the rangers, and they said all year round it will be cool, so you won't burn yourself. So during those hot summer days, you don't have to worry about not being able to go out onto the sand and enjoying yourself and taking your shoes off and walking about. That's pretty nice. I can't help but play with this sand. It reminds me so much of like Clearwater in Florida, or Siesta Key. It's like, it's powder. It's very, very smooth. But when it's packed out on these dunes, it's solid. And all you have to do is dip your hands in, and it just turns into just a powder again. Well, I think I'm at the last dune that I'm going to climb to see the sunset. There are no marks on this at all. Well, it's a beautiful sunset because it goes right over the mountains, and just the shadows on all these dunes. It's really beautiful. This is the first time I've taken my sunglasses off all day. You definitely need them, not just because of the sun, but how bright these dunes are. It will blind you hanging out here all day. Here goes Ashley returning our sleds. So we checked out of the KOA today, but they still allowed us to rent out the sleds. And again, it was for free. So we saved at least $50.
Got my dollar back.